gamers, welcome back to the video, and welcome back to the channel. And today is the start of a new beginning. Today marks the beginning of FatherNotFound's Minecraft Let's Play Season 3. And I want Season 3 to be the attempt that is successful. The last two have not been successful. That's why we're here on Season 3. Season 1, I lost the world. It got corrupted when I was trying to download freaking mods or a map or something. Season 2, everything fell apart in the world. I got lost, couldn't find my way back to my house. Then, while I was just walking around my own business, I fell like 500 feet to my death, lost all my stuff. So I decided we need to start fresh, and I got a feeling, third time's the charm, this is gonna be the one where I complete the game. I beat the game, complete everything I want to complete. Spawning on the snowy mountain, that's a bit odd. That seems very rare to me, but it's fine because there's cherry blossom trees over here. Yeah, so I feel like Season 3 is the season. I'm gonna accomplish everything I want to do, and this season, you can clip that. That way, when I do complete everything I want to do, and this season, you can show me, repost it or whatever, and tell me good job. Or if I don't, you can repost it and make fun of me for not accomplishing it and scold me for not accomplishing my task. But anyways, we got some cherry blossom trees over here, so we're gonna have to start with this. No. I mean, I saw iron like right over here. You know, a good thing about these mountains is that they are freaking loaded with ores. Like, you don't gotta go through no caves, you don't gotta get no coal or nothing. You can just get straight to the ores, the good stuff, the iron, the coal, the stone, the emeralds, all that good stuff. That's exactly what we want. Alright. We're already getting stone. Look at us. We got stone. Yeah. Anyways, before we continue while I mine the stone, I would like to apologize for the crappy video I made on June 2nd, 2026. As a small creator, you are often limited to your resources that are available to you. So you usually do what I do, take shortcuts, find other ways to accomplish what you want to accomplish. However, it does not always work out, and last episode was an example of that. I would like to apologize for that. The ending sucked. I mean, I couldn't move. Apparently, I just clearly could. I was walking around that I just couldn't use WASD, and I had to end it there. So I'm sorry, Nightmare Shadow, especially because he recommended I should play FNAF 4. I played FNAF 4, but I couldn't get far. Not because I died a lot, because the freaking I decided to go cheap. Um, you know, just go to one of those dumb web browser free online game things that you see, like when like you search up free games to play, like during study hall when you're at school. That's on me. I'm sorry. I hope y'all forgive me. But anyways, we get in straight into the next thing. We made a mistake. We learned from it, and we're moving on. And I'm ready to start season 3 of my Minecraft Let's Play. I hope it doesn't fall apart again like it did, because shoot, last season really ended on such sour notes. Lost my house, then died and lost everything else. So that wasn't great. Um, Obviously those were pretty unfortunate events. Okay, that bunny just jumped off the side of the mountain killed itself. Um, okay. Right in front of me, too. There's a little chomp. Can I mine? No, you cannot. No. Don't even, do not. You need iron for it to mine emeralds. So, let me get more coal and then I'll have the iron stuff ready. But right now, we spawn on a mountain. Mountain's loaded with ores, filled to the frickin' brim. They got all the goods. But let me make sure I got the goods necessary to obtain the goods. You know what I mean? The goods supply and demand fellow good. Oh, would you look at that? Pillager outpost. All right. Well, let me get more iron and stuff. Let me get more stuff. I'm not going straight in. I'm not going to be stupid. I feel like if I've learned anything about Minecraft, playing the game of Minecraft is to not be stupid. Um, don't be impulsive. Don't just run into things. You gotta strategize, think things through. Um, have a plan beforehand, all that good stuff. You gotta think about the action you're about to take, and you gotta come to a decision. Is that action really the best action to take? Um, like right now, and in this type of situation, is that action the best action to take? Oh, anything else down here? For me, the answer is no. Most time, should I go running to a pillager outpost with nothing but a stone axe and pickaxe? No, I don't believe so. So I'm not going to. If there's anything, two failed seasons of Minecraft Let's Plays have taught me, don't be impulsive. Um, think about if it's the right action before you take the action. That's the lesson we learned from Minecraft. Bro, who am I? Think about the action before you take the action. Freaking, that's the lesson we take from Minecraft. Am I a philosopher or something? Like, bro. All right, you know what? Y'all can see it how y'all want to see it. If it was, you think that was a good lesson, good advice, thank you. If y'all think I'm just yapping away, saying whatever comes to mind, piecing together, string together stuff, string together words, and turning them to sentences. Um, all right. I might agree with both of y'all. I might agree with both perspectives, if I'm being honest. I do kind of just yap sometimes. Because sometimes I just yap and say some holy philosophical, like some philosophical stuff. Like out of nowhere. I don't really know. Oh shoot, chill. I don't really know. Like sometimes I just become real philosophical. Just start saying all this stuff all about philosophy and how should view situations. And when that happens, that's kind of all I think about. Like I don't think about anything else. I'm just thinking about the philosophy of the situation. The philosophy of this situation. That this pillager's out for me and wants to shoot me, and I don't agree with that. Can this guy go away? Oh, there's two of them. He brought his homeboy to jump me, bro. Ain't no way he brought backup. I didn't even attack you or nothing, fam. He brought his homie too. He said, "Pull up, pull up, pull his homie, pull up." There's an op. There's an op around the corner. I need some food. Oh, what the heck? What the heck? Can this pillager go? Can these pillagers go away? I got his homie immediately. I gotta be careful with powdered snow too. I see. There's another pillager. Are you serious? Where are these rabbits at? I kind of need them right now. No, 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 no! Stop! Oh, he's. Let's go down the mountain a little bit. Let's get off this mountain real quick. We'll come back later. Oh, there's sheep. There we go. That's what we need. That's what we need right now. It's getting dark. So they'll help us even more. Sheep is we had jackpot. We had the jackpots. The sheep are exactly what we want. This is exactly what we want. Thank you. Thank you, Minecraft gods, for your mercy and for the gift of sheep. Okay. Okay, I'm hungry. I need some some nice raw mutton. It's totally safe to just eat it raw. Okay, let me make a bed. There we go. But yeah. Anyways, let me talk to y'all more about my upcoming plans. So this past year, I haven't really been focusing on creating content. Been becoming interested in other hobbies. Busy with other stuff like schoolwork, extracurricular activities, wanting, been learning some basketball too. And also, but sometimes it just comes down to plain procrastination. Sometimes I just don't want to do nothing. I don't want to. I don't want to play outside. I don't want to record videos. I just want to freaking lay in my bed and scroll on YouTube or whatever in search of entertainment, which is something I'm trying to do less of. I understand, you know, the you shouldn't, like, obviously it's okay to procrastinate. Just, well, not. Uh, I mean, it's okay to lay down, um, and just scroll on YouTube every now and then, but that shouldn't be you shouldn't be doing it all the time when there's other stuff you could be doing. Like for me, I could be making a video, I could be playing outside, I could be practicing basketball, which I've gotten into this past year, I'd say. I could be hanging out with friends if they're available, of course. Like you're like obviously if it's late at night, there's not much else to do, but like if it's, I don't know, a random Saturday in the middle of the year. I don't know, maybe find yourself a hobby. Sewing, um, like sewing, some sort of sport, uh, reading, like find something to do. Because finding a hobby, like, really helps you. Because when you do something that takes a lot of concentration, whether it's a sport, a skill, like you will think the only thing you think about in the moment is how are you going to execute what you're supposed to do for this sport or skill or whatever. I feel like it's really good for your mind and brain. Really makes you think and focus. Attention spans nowadays, they're kind of fried, if I'm being honest. You know, go on YouTube Shorts, like, go 1 mile, 100 miles per hour scrolling, like, swear, like, you go on YouTube Shorts, like, the fingers flicks up almost instantly. You go on there. So, attention spans, they're not great. If you want to help your attention span, you know, do something that requires some patience, like some sort of hobby, some sort of skill, some sort of sport, because I feel like that's helped my attention span a lot this past year. Um, with learning about learning, basketball and stuff like that. Learning basketball. I feel like scripting videos. I know I've criticized scripting videos in the past because I feel like it's not as authentic when you script a video beforehand all the time. And I want my content to be genuine and authentic. But scripting videos ain't that bad for under certain circumstances. Like, I feel like if it's a documentary, if you want to just talk about your favorite YouTuber for like 10 minutes, you can do that. Um, but if it's like what I'm doing right now, Minecraft Let's Play, don't script what you're going to talk about. Like, Minecraft Let's Plays are unexpected. You never know when a zombie's going to show up and like attack you when a creeper's going to blow up your house. So try to, you know, I s- I'm starting to see both sides. Scripting videos allow for um, more organized and how do I say this? More organized and more orderly video. But unscripted videos can show the authenticity and creativity and like genuine reaction, genuine reactions from the creators. So I feel like scripting videos have, you know, allow me are one of those hobbies that require your entire attention. So maybe I'll script a few more videos in the future. Of course, not all types of videos can be scripted. If you're doing just a pre-recorded let's play video game, well, like I am, like if you're playing Minecraft or you're playing some like a fighting game or a racing game or something like that, like that's kind of hard to script because you never know what's going to happen in that game. Like, you know what I mean? You never know what could happen in that game. You never know what's going to show up. But if it's like a documentary type, talking about favorite YouTuber, if you want to talk about if it's like a news type of thing, talking about some big trade in the sports world, Miles Garrett to the Rams. By the way, that is freaking crazy. Let me just add that on. Miles Garrett, reigning defense player of the year, who just broke this single season sack record last season, mind you, immediately gets traded to the Rams for Jared Verse, a first, a future second, and a future third. Like it's freaking crazy. I've seen some people comparing Kevin Durant to the Warriors, but uh, Miles Garrett, talent wise in his sport, is better than Kevin Durant. If I'm being honest, uh, so and and some people said LeBron to the Heat, but that wasn't a trade. That was his decision to leave in free agency. But no, this was a trade created. The organization made this trade, sent it through. I thought they got a good value. And no offense to Jared Verse, and we don't know what they could do with those draft picks, but Miles Garrett is the best player in the NFL. Don't even argue with me. Best player in the NFL, single season sack record, defensive player of the year last year, probably the best edge rusher of this generation, and they gave him up for uh for a raw young star who Jared Verse is good, but he just he's young, he's still developing in a way. He's he's not anything crazy. Like he's good, but he's not like Miles Garrett. Obviously, he doesn't have freaking 26 stacks and two defense player of the years and stuff. Like that's insane. This is like Miles Garrett. Like he literally dominated the league last year. Kevin Durant did it. No offense to Kevin Durant, but Kevin Durant went to the Warriors because he knew that the Warriors were going to go to the finals every year, and he decided he was going to ring chase, which is kind of a dumb move. That's not dumb, but kind of scummy. Like, oh, I'm not going to make it to the finals unless I go to this team. Like freaking like This is like 2016 Steph Curry going to the no 2016 Steph Curry was on the best team. Let me think about this. This is like Russell Westbrook after winning MVP in 2017, going to the Golden State Warriors. Like I'm surprised. Like, why would you trade your team's best player for about a decade now? Um, the best player in the league, who the only reason anything good happened was because of him. The single season sack record, defense player of the year. I mean, Miles Garrett has been the the face of the Cleveland Browns franchise ever since he was drafted first overall in 2017 by the Cleveland Browns. And you send them to the Los Angeles Rams, who have the the league MVP in Matthew Stafford. They have one of the best receiving cores in the league with rising star Puka Nakua and freaking solidified red zone threat veteran Devontae Adams. The defense was already pretty good with Puna Ford, um, uh, Byron Young, Cam Curl, Cameron Kitchens. Like that was already a pretty solid lineup. And now you got Miles Garrett, the best defensive player in the league. So Rams are winning the Super Bowl. Come argue with me. You can all you want. But anyways, side tangent over. Yeah, like, it, like find. I know. I was This entire speech was about how attention spans are short and people are so easily distracted. Well, distractions are always a bad thing. Sometimes distractions just bring you back down, bring you back to reality, so that you get to talk about whatever's on your mind. I mean, yeah. I mean, like if this video was scripted, you wouldn't have. I probably wouldn't include me talking about the Miles Garrett trade. You wouldn't hear my reaction or my take or nothing like that. And I don't. Hold on, let me try to make this brief because I've been yapping away for a while. Started with talking about finding a hobby or attention span, then went to scripted and unscripted videos, then to Miles Garrett to the Rams. Um, Holy yapathon. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, like I was saying, like if you want to help your attention span, just find something to do that requires your full attention. Rather, it's you know doing a sport, learning something new, learning a new skill. Um, scripting videos. Despite my criticism of in the past, scripting videos are good for the type of video. Certain types of videos shouldn't be scripted. Certain types of videos should be scripted for better quality. I believe that some videos should be scripted for better quality. You know what I mean? Like talking about some news, talking about like some YouTube drama or whatever. Talking about um what else? What else? What else? Scripted. You know, like maybe it's a like the last guest Roblox movie like that. Obviously, that has to be scripted. Like if you want to do a skit, that should be scripted. But you know, some videos like Minecraft Let's Plays, just video game Let's Plays in general should not be scripted because video games the this is a pre-recorded video, but you watching this, you get to see exactly what I'm talking about at this time, exactly what's going through my head at this time, because I'm talking to y'all. You get to see this isn't like it's a you know, authentic, genuine content. And scripted videos don't and just because the video is scripted doesn't mean it's not authentic or genuine. But it's just, scripted videos make the video more organized and orderly. Unscripted videos, they don't got that, and ads makes them chaotic sometimes, makes them boring sometimes. But the chaos is a good thing sometimes, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Anyways, y'all. It's summertime now. There's no more uh schoolwork. There's no more schoolwork, at least for now. There's no more well, obviously there's I'm gonna try to stop the procrastination. I'm gonna try to stop the side questing. Like I said earlier, it's okay to get distracted sometimes and just take some time to be yourself and chill. But if you just wanna but sometimes if you don't want to do nothing, just lay down, start doom scrolling, and you shouldn't do that all the time. It's okay to do that every now and then, but not it shouldn't every time you're bored, you shouldn't lay down and doom scroll. You can do something active. All right, good talk. Oh, holy yapathon. I went on for a bit. Let me find um let me find a nice place to chill. I don't even know where the mountain went. Um I kind of was just running around, yapping about whatever, and I lost track of the mountain. So no pillager outpost for us, I guess. Um, Let me just. I haven't made a furnace. Oh no, there's a furnace. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna just set up camp here. Uh, I mean, I guess we'll make torches, but are they really that important? No, we already got so much iron. Sure, we'll make a little bit. So we'll make a couple torches. We'll make like, yeah, 40. That's fine. I go overboard on the torches. We don't need to do all that. I'll just set up camp here for now. Um, there we go. So this will be our little camp. I'm surprised we found so much. That mountain was freaking loaded with iron. Like, golly, bro. That mountain. That mountain had the good stuff. You know, usually when I want the good stuff, I go to Martine. But this time I didn't have to. I just had to stay on the mountain and look around for a little bit. Ooh, oh, we gonna have full iron and stuff, boy. Oh yes, sir. Ooh, um, we need food though. Okay, we're gonna get full iron before we have a good food supply. Um, mm, yeah. Oh shoot. Well, there's the mountain. There's the pillager outpost. Let me like um mark my camp over here. That way I don't get lost, because that was the downfall. That resulted in our downfall in season uh 2. We got lost, had to stop at a village, then a series of unfortunate events happened where while I was walking around, I dropped into a 500-foot ditch and died. So the last thing I want to do is get lost, because that really derails everything you're working towards in Minecraft. If you, like you get lost, you don't got all your precious stuff. I can't even just remember to go this way. Going through. You know what? That'll be next episode. Well, I'll wait on the Pillager Outpost till next episode, because this episode's getting a little lengthy now. Um, I don't want to make this like a 50-minute first episode. Usually, of course, I don't mind these videos being lengthy, but the first episode being over like 40 minutes, that's a bit much. Okay. First episode, just the introduction, you yapping about what you want to do, whatever's on your mind. Um, let's not go to we'll go to the Pillager Outpost next episode. So, hey, if y'all wanna know when I'm heading to the Pillager Outpost, make sure you're subscribed, because then you'll get to see me go to the Pillager Outpost and fight the pillagers and everything. But yeah, anyways, I'm real excited for this summer. I got a lot of plans, both in and outside of the content world. I've been, like, into the school year, nothing going on, nothing to do. class is boring, nothing happening, and when you don't got nothing to think about, you start getting some careers, the chains start moving, the gears start turning, and you get some pretty cool ideas. So, and yeah, I hope y'all looking forward to that because I know I am. I know I'm looking forward to some of my ideas. Yeah, and also I'm always open to viewer suggestions. I know I say that all the time, but I really, really am. That's why I did uh the Fan Choice Friday and Viewers Choice and all that. I'm trying to bring back Fan Choice Friday, uh, probably, or just make Viewers Choice like a part of series. So I think recently, these past several months, I haven't had time to think about content 'cause I've been drowning in schoolwork, um, my hobby of basketball, and when I have had time, I've been procrastinating, which I've been working on. So, I hope y'all can help me out, keep me motivated to keep going, because getting support and everything, having support, that really, really, that really keeps me going. You know, for most stuff, for for anything really, you just need some motivation. Like if you want to do a big project, if you want to do a big project, you need and but like you're unsure. Well, how do I say it? If you want to do a big project, the best thing to keep you going is some motivation. If you want to run a one 1K or something, you need some motivation. Rather, if you want to accomplish something, you need motivation from either like I don't know, ugh, either from your not just from yourself, but from a video, a friend, um, a teacher, a um a, a, a mentor, stuff like that. All you need is some motivation, and if y'all keep me motivated, I'm gonna keep going. And summertime, I'll always, summer, me, June content challenge and all that. Last year, we're not doing a June content challenge, of course, but we still gonna upload consistently. Yeah, y'all. A lot of, all right, y'all. This was a lot of yapping with Minecraft in the background for me. But anyways, yeah, it's just nice to just have a conversation. The creator and the viewer. I think it's a really good way to connect with my audience. Anyways, y'all, that's gonna do it from me. Hope y'all looking forward to season 3 of the Minecraft Let's Play and my future projects that are coming up. If you did, make sure you like and subscribe. See y'all in the next one. Bye.